Friends, let me ask you a simple question. What if I told you that you don't need to win the lottery to become a millionaire? You don't need a six-figure salary. You don't need to be a stock market expert. Most people would laugh. But this is exactly how David Bach begins his book The Automatic Millionaire, with a truth that shocks almost everyone. Financial freedom is not about luck. It's not about intelligence. And it's definitely not about how much you earn. It's about systems. The core idea, set it and forget it. David Bach says something very powerful. You don't become rich by making perfect decisions every month. You become rich by setting the right system once. That's the heart of the automatic millionaire. Instead of relying on discipline, motivation, or willpower, you create a system that automatically builds wealth for you, even when you are busy, tired, or careless. The story of Jim and Sue. David Bach explains this idea through a real-life story. Meet Jim and Sue. Jim is a low-level manager. Sue is a hairdresser. They don't earn huge salaries. They never received inheritance. They never won the lottery. Yet, by their early 50s, their home was fully paid off. They had a strong emergency fund. Their retirement was secured. And their net worth was in the millions. How did they do it? They automated their financial life. This proves one big lesson. You don't need extraordinary income to become rich. You need an extraordinary system. Step 8. The Latte Factor. The journey begins with a simple concept, the Latte Factor. One day, a young woman told David Bach, "I want to save money, but I just don't earn enough." David didn't argue. Instead, he asked about her daily habits. Every morning. Fancy coffee. Snacks. Afternoon. Soda. Small treats. Evening. Takeout food. Impulse shopping. Just small expenses. About ₹200 per day. That doesn't sound dangerous, right? But David calculated it. ₹6,000 per month. ₹72,000 per year. Invested over 5-30 years, this small amount could grow into millions. That's the Latte Factor. It's not about coffee. It's about small expenses that feel harmless but destroy compounding. Awareness, not sacrifice. David Bach makes one thing very clear. The Latte Factor does not mean stop enjoying life. Never spend money. Live like a monk. It means awareness. If something truly brings you joy, keep it. But if something is just a habit, impulse, or convenience, redirect that money toward your future. Wealth is built by redirecting money, not by suffering. Step back, pay yourself first. Now comes the most important rule of wealth. Most people do this: salary, bills, expenses, savings, if anything is left. And usually, nothing is left. Wealthy people reverse the order: salary, savings, expenses. The moment money comes in, you pay yourself first. Even 10%. Even 5% if you are starting. This single habit separates the rich from everyone else. Why this works? At first, it feels uncomfortable. People say, "I have too many responsibilities. I'll save later." But here is the truth: if you don't pay yourself first, you never will. Your lifestyle always expands to consume what's available. When savings come first, expenses automatically adjust. Step 3. Automation, the millionaire's secret weapon. Now comes the real magic. David Bach says, don't trust your willpower. Trust automation. Humans are emotional. Systems are consistent. So you automate. Mutual fund SIPs. Retirement accounts. Savings transfers. Bill payments. Once automated, money moves without asking permission. You don't feel pain. You don't feel temptation. You don't even notice. Time does the work. Two people, one difference. Imagine two people earning the same salary. One depends on discipline, I'll save manually. He saves for a few months, then stops. The other automates, 10% goes into investments automatically. After 1.5 years, the difference is massive. Same income. Same intelligence. Different system. Step 4. Emergency fund, your financial airbag. Life is unpredictable. Job loss. Medical emergencies. Unexpected expenses. Without an emergency fund, you panic. You borrow. You break investments. With an emergency fund, you stay calm. Your plan stays intact. David Bach recommends 6 months of expenses in a safe place. This money is not for growth. It's for protection. Peace of mind is part of wealth. Step 5. Home ownership. Rent builds someone else's wealth. Builds yours. Rent keeps increasing. Fixed becomes easier with time and inflation. A home is forced savings. A long-term asset. Retirement security. Buy within your budget. Think long-term. A paid-off home equals freedom. Step 6. Retirement planning. David Bach says, the earlier you start, the richer you retire. Someone who invests small amounts early can beat someone who invests more but starts late. That's compounding. Retirement doesn't mean stopping work. It means working by choice. Automate retirement investments and let time do its job. Step 7. Debt-free life. Debt steals your future income. Credit card debt is the most dangerous, high interest, endless payments. David Bach recommends the debt snowball method. List all debts. Pay minimum on all. Attack the smallest or highest interest debt first. Each debt cleared gives confidence and momentum. Debt-free life equals speed in wealth building. Step 8. Giving back. This step surprises many people. David Bach says, giving is not what you do after becoming rich. Giving is what helps you become rich. Even ek bay. Giving builds gratitude, abundance mindset, purpose. Wealth without meaning feels empty. True richness includes contribution. Step 9. Lifestyle freedom. Being a millionaire isn't about luxury cars or big houses. It's about time freedom, choice, peace. When money works for you, life opens up. That is the real goal. Final message. Financial freedom is not complicated. It's automatic. You don't need perfection. You need a system. Set it once. Automate it. Forget it. And let time make you wealthy. That is the message of the automatic millionaire.